Hey guys, what's up? I am Dustin Dean. I want to talk about not this hat, these hats. So many of you are asking, what's up with the Let's Play Homestead hats? Well, it's used as a positive to get out and try, get out and plant, and have fun doing it. That's all that means. And so kind of a spin-off from Pure Living for Life. They use it as a negative. I'm trying to turn it around and use it as a positive to Let's Play Homestead. I love hearing stories about people planting something for the first time. I love hearing stories about people getting chickens for the first time, pigs for the first time, and then finding out they like it. And so you're not going to know whether you like something unless you try it. Try homesteading. You might find you like it. And speaking of homesteading, is oh, and by the way, Troy S., if you're watching this, you are on top of the list of getting a hat. We are selling these hats. We switched providers, and we're working out some details, and then they'll start making us hats, and you'll be able to buy it through them. And so we're working on that. Sorry guys, the wind's bad right now. So Troy S., you're on top of the list, and even if I have to give you this hat, which is my hat, I will do that. I'll give it to you if I have to. But I suggest washing it first. Okay, speaking of homesteading, is a lot of you are aware that the government is against homesteaders. It breaks the system. If everybody started homesteading and being self-sufficient, big businesses would fail, meaning tax money would no longer go to the government. That's the problem. And here's some of you have watched the video, is Nature's Head Composting Toilet illegal? I've watched that and wondered why I was so short with them. Wondered why I was so mad. And I was mad. And the reason why is they were both government workers. They weren't here to give me friendly advice. They were here on official business. And how did they learn about my composting toilet? And Mr. Zach Kearney has been trolling my channels, and has even commented a few times. And I've done YouTubing enough to know to pick out a troll. A troll never has anything nice to say, and it's usually they're attacking you or looking for something to get you in trouble. And in the past, I could tell that was going on. I did not know he was a health inspector government worker. I just know that he was trolling my channel. So the very first time I ever met him was when he showed up to my channel. I mean, showed up to my farm here, and that was the very first time I met him. When he said his name, I recognized his name from commenting. So that got me really upset, because here's what's going on. He's a government troll, and my definition of the word troll is took from fishing. People who fish, you sit on a boat and you have a spinner. As you kind of idle slowly, you're trying to catch something. You're trying to catch a fish. You're just driving, just trolling, and he's trying to catch me doing something wrong. He's been trolling my channels, waiting until I finally broke the law, and then that fits in his jurisdiction, and then coming after me to shut me down, so I'm no longer a threat to the government and breaking their whole system. That's what's going on. That's why I'm upset, is that our tax dollars is paying guys like him to watch YouTube and to come after us. That's wrong. That's YouTube stalking. I don't like that. And by the way, I did look into composting toilets before I even mentioned it on YouTube, and this is the frustrating part, is I see things that says you can compost toilet, but you can't spread sewage on your property. When you separate the beef, the urine from the poo, it's no longer sewage. So I'm thinking I'm legal, and also Utah Division of National Resource, DNR, puts on their website and encourages Utah residents to compost, even talks about their own composting systems that they have in the mountains that they place. Basically, they dug a hole in the ground and you just go in the bathroom. That's their definition of composting system. So, I'm confused. You have part of the government saying, yes, do it, and then you have people like Mr. Zach Kearney coming here and saying, no, you can't do it. And I do want to apologize to Mr. Zach Kearney. Sorry I called you a premise. I did not realize, I did not understand correctly what the definition of premise is. Sorry I called you that. I didn't know, just like you didn't know what the premise meant. And so we both didn't know what that meant. And again, I apologize for being, you know, for you, everybody out there in YouTube land, for seeing me get upset. I don't personally know them two health inspectors, Mike and Zach. I don't know them personally. I'm sure they're wonderful people, but they are government trolls, and I don't like that. I don't like that you're watching YouTube trying to find homesteaders, watching homesteader channels, trying to find something they're doing illegal. Which, if we're all being honest, almost every day somebody wakes up, does something illegal. In some states, it's illegal to spit on the ground. In some states, it's illegal to sit down, lay down, or rest. And so, who hasn't rested before? So the fact of the matter is we're starting to be nitpicky a little bit. Government wants us to depend on them and not for us to depend on ourselves. We need to get on our own 2 feet, take care of ourselves, and if our neighbors are ill and we should or elderly, we should step up and help them out too. We should no longer depend on the government. And sorry if I'm now on the watch list, and which is good. I'm glad I'm on the government watch list, because it shows me that there's no crime taking place anywhere in the world. There's no drugs or sex trafficking or any other thing going on. Now we're just focusing on homesteaders. Lovely. I think we need, as homesteaders, stick together and help each other out. I appreciate all y'all who's commented and who's given thumbs up and has really gave me a lot of arsenal to help combat this scenario, the situation that we're in. Thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest that you do subscribe and hit the bell, because that way you can get notifications when I put out content. You can look at it, because some of this content is pretty good and pretty useful information. And so some of it is just us having fun, and we even sometimes even do fun little skits that may be fictional. Whether I do fictional or whether I do truth, it's my channel. So if you're a government worker and you see me doing a CPR on my son, because we did a video on that with this knife, making fun of this knife, and you're watching me doing, you know, fake CPR on my son, please don't come after me for not calling 911 because it was fake. Okay, guys. Okay, so it's almost like watching Batman and being upset that he's doing 120 through Gotham City and going after Michael Keaton and trying to give him a ticket for speeding. It was just for your entertainment. And so, hey guys, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for being part of our adventure. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Give this a thumbs up. Go back and watch that video. Pretty interesting, with the knowledge that I've now shared with you of why I got so angry, and you'll kind of understand more why I was so short with them. Government trolls, we need to stop them.